Hey there everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video about the new map that's just come out last night, Trickster's Delusion. It already came out on the PTB, I believe, but this is a full release. So I wanted to talk about some of the pros and cons, as there was a lot of good things people said, there was a few bad things as well, and I wanted to give my opinion on it. So I do like the fact that the map is very wide open. It gives you a lot of places to hide. Um, if you look, there are quite a few like shopping areas. There is, as you can see on the screen, there is actually a club area. I don't believe you can get downstairs unless someone's found a way. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find one. But the fact that it's over 2 stories makes it feel very big. And I think that does help when you're a survivor, because there's lots of different places you can escape to. When you're playing against a killer like Trickster, and there are other killers as well, they have a very wide terror radius, which makes it a bit harder for you to know exactly where they are. So you are basically running around blind until you can actually see the killer around you. The gens are spaced pretty far apart, which is good as well, because it gives you a chance to kind of escape to different places and you can kind of spread that pressure about. The colours, how it's very bright and neon and things, I think that's a very good point as well. It makes it a little bit harder to see the auras of the others when you're on the hook, or if you have certain perks that would allow that. It's very difficult to see because it is so bright. It's good for palettes. I think they're spaced quite well apart, but at the same time, it's not too much. So I think that is a very good thing as well. And totem placement, that can be a bit difficult to find, which would work in the killer's favour. I actually had a match on this map today, and there was a hex totem that I was trying to find, and I was having so much trouble finding it. And then when I finally found it, I had to run away because the killer was chasing me, and it took me a long time to find it again. So it's a bit tricky. I don't know just yet whether they are planning on making this a permanent, map that you can be sent to, or if it's just a temporary thing. If it was permanent, I think there would be a lot against killers and survivors. I don't think anyone's better off for it because of the size of the map and the amount of places you can go, the pallets you can go in and hide behind so that you can pull them down at the right time. It kind of reminds me of Gideon Meat Plan in the way that there's plenty of pallets, so pulling down a pallet or two doesn't really have that much of an effect on the game. I would definitely say when I've played on it in the past, even though I've only ever won one match on this game. When I say past, by the way, I mean since it's come out, which hasn't been that long. But I haven't really won a match on it because I'm not familiar with the layout yet, but I kind of get the feeling it would be one of those maps where it would be very difficult to get the hang of the map itself because there's so many places to go. Like, as you can see here, we're at the end of the match, and I just have to find the exit gate, and I have no idea where to go until I see the glowing in the distance. It's my only clue of where to go. And again, with the neon and the signs and things and the street lights and the car lights, it does make it very difficult to distinguish. But there might be some people who do get used to that very quickly, but it will definitely take me a while to get used to it. And for that reason, I think perks like Corrupt Intervention would actually work quite well on this map, because it's a bit hard to know where the affected gens would be, so you kind of be running around blindly, and that would make it that much easier for the killer to actually hear you. So pretty much on the first night, people were kind of exploring killers and survivors alike, so there wasn't much of they were all friendly matches basically. And when I've played on it, it's the next day today, and when I've actually played on this map, I've been having, more serious matches, which isn't a bad thing whatsoever, but you definitely do feel the difference when you've got someone chasing after you. So yeah, all in all, I would say maybe I give it about a 7 out of 10 on this map, because it's a very good map. I think there are a few things that make it a bit more difficult, such as what you've just seen, the aura of Sable coming towards me was very hard to see. And then seeing people on hooks like here, that can also be hard to see depending on where the map is pointing. So it does have a lot of positives and a lot of negatives. I don't think there's that many negatives to go with it though. I just feel like it's something that it's a learning curve, and it can be done in the right way so that it's not too difficult, but it takes a bit of time. And as I said again, I don't know whether this will be permanent or a temporary map. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes, and what is made of that as time goes on. But yeah, I just wanted to have a quick talk about it, because I've been trying to build up a bit of a Dead by Daylight playlist on my channel, and I have plenty of gameplay on there, but sometimes, sorry, that's my Ring doorbell. I believe that sometimes it will be good to actually be able to speak through some things as well, and I know this is something that a lot of us are discussing at the moment, what the new map is like and what it means for Dead by Daylight. There are new characters. There's a new killer, which is essentially a female version of the Trickster called Mina, and she is very good as well. And she has a completely different Mori, different voice notes in the lobby and in the game as well. And then there's actually a new survivor, and he has a lot of very good perks. He has 3 like everybody else, but there's 2 of them I think are very good, and I think will be a bit of a game changer. So all we can do is see how this progresses. So thank you very much for your time.